Hey guys, Mike Morales here at Fin Factory Kayak and Tackle. Hey, today we're here for gonna do something a little bit different. It always seems like I'm always doing something a little bit different, but we've just added Bote Rover to the lineup, so we're pretty excited about it. And today is the maiden voyage for me on the Rover. We do have it equipped with the 9.9 Mercury outboard, so pretty excited about it. But let's do a quick overview of the boat before we get started. You guys can see here it's the 9.9. You know, today I'm going to be taking it out pretty much stock. I am going to be testing out the sidearm transducer that I put on there with the ram ball. But overall, it's mainly just about breaking in the engine and seeing what this boat does with a little bit heavier weight. So we'll go ahead and get her offloaded and we'll get started. All right guys, so finally made it out here. I mean, the boat has run it's run better than I was expecting. Obviously we're still breaking in engines and what have you, so we can't really go full throttle, but just doing half speed, I hit up to speeds of about 15 to 16 miles per hour. So talking about, baby. This is the fish I'm talking about right here. Baby. Boy, he held it. This fish here absolutely inhaled this bait. He was hungry. One thing I can't believe is, as skinny as that water is, he wasn't tailing or anything. It was a blind cast on the top water. And this is the B&M custom painted. I know it's just a standard bone, but this is glow, but it's got the redfish eyes, upgraded treble hooks, really quality top water. The size of that guy. Just absolutely beautiful fish. Very spotty. Unbelievable. Save you for another day. All right, guys, so there you have it. I mean, overall, man, this thing is a lot of fun, that's for sure. You know, the boat board Rover by Bote has been, you know, I was a little leery at first. You know, I'm a skiff guy. You know, I've been operating skiffs for a long time. I guide off a skiff, of course, a more bigger skiff, and I got to tell you, man, this thing was a whole lot of fun. I'm going to kind of do a walkthrough of the boat and kind of talk about some of the things I loved and some of the things I didn't love too much. So with that being said, I'll turn it over to the boat. I mean, overall, really smooth ride. In this particular boat, as we discussed, this is equipped with a 9.9 horsepower Mercury. We do have the ability to power down at a 6 horsepower. I know that Merc sells a 6. You know, Tohatsu's a really big brand. Boat, you can get one, a 9.9 or 6 from, it's called Hydea. Didn't know a whole lot about them, so that's kind of why I didn't invest in the Hydea. But Mercury is a name that we all trust and know for the longest time in marine outboard motors. So Boat pretty much went through the break-in real nice. It is extremely stable considering, you know, what it is. You know, you could fish this guy, you know, standing up on the cooler. I crawled around to the front deck. I mean, really cool. Overall, as far as stability, never felt like I was in danger. I can tell you that always having a steering wheel for my skiff, it got, you know, using a tiller steer on it took some getting used to. You know, left is right, right is left. It's kind of weird, but at the end of the day, got the hang of it and really enjoyed it. You're definitely gonna need a tiller extension. This guy here just kind of twists right on there as a temporary fix for that, but it's not temporary, but that's what you need if you want to stand up and be able to control the unit comfortably and safely. Okay, so definitely something I would recommend adding if you do get the boat board is the tiller extension, so you could stand and ride appropriately. I had a Yeti Roadie on here yesterday when I was breaking it in. It was a little big as far as width, so I kind of came back to the Kula that Boat offers for this particular Rover, and it also has the rack that's available for the Rover, which allows you to just kind of simply put it in its base and then use it as the storage or containment system for the Kula. So really nice add-on. I really liked the Kula, and I like the size of it. Able to stand on it, felt really stable. Ample storage in here for all of my fishing equipment. Obviously, I don't ever really pack out a whole bunch, but you know, going forward, I probably use it as a cooler but at the end of the day, really nice add-on there. The grab bar, really nice. This is the power grab bar, which I think is something new from Bote. Really love how everything's kind of self-contained. If you're going to go out at night, you have your nav lights. You've got extra power ports to charge your phone, one on the top, one on the bottom. It's powered by the Nakwa and the Yak Power lighting system. It's got an LED strip on the bottom on both sides, so you can actually see the deck. It's got these nice pads right here so that you can either if you want somebody up in the front like you saw Mario and Mike, but this is also a place to store all of your lures and what have you in your hooks, so they don't go everywhere into the actual boat. So that has a couple rod holders on it, love that. And then of course an area where you can mount your fish finder. In this particular case I have the Lowrance Hook 7 Reveal. Definitely need a chip for it, but overall kind of help with gauging speed and that kind of thing. Gas can, I would definitely get the K-Packs, which are the gas cans that mount back here on these mounting holes. They're kind of really thin rectangular gas cans. They're pretty pricey, but that gas can does tend to get in the way of your feet, but not too bad. Comes with the motor, so why not use it? Comes with the motor already. But if you want to clear up your deck space, definitely recommend the K-Packs for the rear here. Okay, I can tell you for the transducer mount, this is not the way to go. This just couldn't handle the speed and the power of the boat, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Being that this is a demo, I don't want to screw into this guy. I do want to rear mount the transducer. I just am not a big fan of cords on the top of my deck, but you know, there's really nowhere else to put them. You can't really put them inside, and inside the hole it's a solid hole. So need to do something different about the transducer, but overall we'll figure that out. Not a big deal. What I didn't like is there's really no storage on this boat. You know, all you see is this little guy right here. This is the storage that comes with the boat, and I'll show you how big the storage compartment is. Boom. And this is for a cup holder. But other than that, that's the storage on it. Also, you got some horizontal rod holders here. You know, not that it's that big a deal. You shouldn't be packing this thing out anyway, but storage, not the biggest thing for me. I can tell you that these little rubber stoppers here are designed to house either your stand-up paddle or your stakeout stick, but you know, it's just there's not a lot of option as far as mounting rod holders and that kind of thing, so you got to kind of get creative. This is a 1/4-20 screw bolt, and I'm sure you know it's real easy to get creative on mounting this stuff down, but you know, just kind of figure that piece out. And then, you know, overall comfort, like I said, very stable boat, very stable. It does tend to porpoise when you're reaching higher speeds. I was able to get this guy up to 21 miles per hour. I tried trimming it. There's 3 different trim options on this Merc, and for my weight, you know, you've got the trimming capability of 1, 2, and 3. 3 being where the motor's kind of rocked up a little bit, but the higher you went, obviously the more porpoise you got. So for me, it rides best out of 1. And then weight distribution, I found that, you know, being more centered or forward of the boat does minimize the porpoising, you know, when you're going at higher speeds. But dude, 22 miles per hour, I can tell you that it was really fast. I was super excited about the speed I was getting, but at the same time, you know, you can get pretty squirrely with it if you're not careful. So but man, let me tell you, really it paddles really well when you're in fishing zone and you want to be stealth. The paddle is great. It tracks really well when you are using that paddle board. You guys saw me paddle from right here in the front deck. Overall, very impressive machine. You know, this particular boat, you know, something we wanted to get into as far as gas powered, you know, kind of small level gas powered, and I can tell you that, man, this is this boat is hard to beat. You know, I've had people use the solo skiff, and according to what I've heard and what people are telling me, I've never been on a solo skiff, this thing's like night and day better as far as stability and you know, not feeling like you're going to tip that guy over. So shallow, I mean, this guy really you know, I don't know how shallow I was getting, but there was some really dicey stuff on my Hell's Bay that, you know, I run through, and this thing had no problem running through that stuff. Very impressive machine, man. For me, it's definitely a thumbs up. I would recommend this boat to somebody. You know, you saw Mario and Mike on theirs. I would definitely say, if you're going to do it, you know, 2 people on it, although it's rated for 1, if you do decide to go with 2 people on it, you definitely going to want to make sure you weigh it down a little bit. And at the same time, if you plan on doing that often, I would definitely recommend the 9.9 versus the 6 horsepower, just to get a little bit more to get up on plane, really, because this thing does get up on plane. So overall, guys, it's a thumbs up. All right, guys, that's all I have to say. Hopefully you enjoyed my review and my video. I know it's been a while, but man, we're just busy, so I'm going to try to make some more videos as we go along, some guided trips and what have you. But all in all, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button. Feel free to add any comments or questions on the YouTube video, and I promise you I will do my best to get back with you guys. Thanks, and tight lines.